don't play around with your relationship with God, guys. The way he shows up for me, let me tell you, today he just blew me away, guys. So I have this car that I pass on my runs, and it has a license plate that's for his glory, right? And every morning I remind myself of this. So there's a neighbor who took me to a Tasha Cobbs concert, and she sings a song, For Your Glory. So we always end up meeting at this car that says the tag, For His Glory. Can you believe today we met up at the same car? I said, how is it that we're always meeting up here? Can you believe I said to her, I said, whenever I see you, I'm reminded of the Tasha Cobbs concert where you took me to that said, we're doing everything for His glory, and the license plate tag says For His Glory. She said, Nikki, can you believe that I'm listening to that song right now? She showed me her phone, guys, as I'm telling her about the Tasha Cobbs song, For Your Glory, that we're doing everything for God's glory. By this car that we always seem to meet at, she says, Nikki, I'm listening to that song right now, and she showed me it on her phone, guys. Nobody could tell me that's no coincidence that God just arranged for both of us to meet there. I say to her that we're doing everything for God's glory, the Tasha Cobbs song, because she took me to that Tasha Cobbs concert to meet there with the license plate saying His glory. God letting us know. Both of us got huge goosebumps. We were like freaking out, like, how does that happen? And I'm saying, don't forget, we're doing everything for God's glory, for Tasha Cobbs song. And for that to be her playing that specific song, guys, it's just God's deep involvement in our lives, and I don't want you guys to miss out on all this love from Him. Do you guys hear me? How God just orchestrated for me and her to meet at that car to discuss that song, and of all the songs in the world, she's playing it in her ears, guys. God's deep love, His presence with us. He's personally involved in our lives. And the reason why I went out again, because my phone had died in the middle of the run. And I said, I got to do this 3.11 run. The 3.11 is God saying, Nick, be still and know that I am God. There's nothing too difficult for me to handle. I'm with you. So I didn't complete the run. That's why I ended up seeing her, guys. You see, God had my phone to die just for me to beat her up at that car, for us to discuss that, for both of us to feel His presence with us. So don't miss out, man, guys. That 3.11 run I do every day is just God saying, Nick, I want more time with you. You do this run with me. And I listen to my messages from Carrie. Thank God he's finally on board with me with this rock star thing. He said in his message yesterday, he said, this is our responsibility to share this message with you guys, that God is intimately involved in our lives, man. So my friend, I had to call her too, because I got to the tree today at exactly 8:11. What does the 8:11 mean? The 8:11, see, my appointment with God alarm is going off, that I have it set on my phone. I need you guys to do the same thing. Have alarms on your phone to say you need to have appointments with God. So I called her to say that I got there at 8:11, and the 8:11 specifically is from God, guys. That's the peace that we cannot buy. Do you guys understand? So all the pressure's on your girl right now, everything that I'm doing right now, God say, Nick, the pressure is not on you, my boo. The pressures are on me. And that's what Carrie has taught me, man. That we could put the pressures on God. He said, come to Him, all who are heavy laden and burdened. Say, I will give you rest. Because He's with us. You understand, guys? So the pressure's not on your girl. The pressures are on God. So the 8:11 is the peace that you cannot buy, knowing that God Himself walks with you. Any issue you have is an issue for you and God to deal with. It's just for you to walk like this with Him every moment, every second, knowing that you're never alone, that God Himself accompanies you. You guys get that? So let's look to God every moment, but you need those messages from Carrie. Just Google We Roll with God. Do you hear me? The We Roll with God brand is strong, baby. Because we're teaching you how to hear God's voice. Like Carrie said, God is always giving us updates. So I'm in the car business now, so a lot of people try to give us fake stuff. And there was a situation where somebody gave us some fake stuff, and I knew in my spirit right away that this thing is fake. So I told my finance guy, I said, please, we have a bank who will verify if it's fake or not. And immediately they came back that it's fake. So God himself, the spirit was within me saying, Nick, this is not a good pay stub. This one is fake. So all day he's helping me, guiding me to help me from making bad decisions. Because if somebody gives me a fake stuff, they go on the road with my car, God forbid they steal the car, then I'm stuck. So it's just a wise thing, guys, to get to know God, get to know his voice. So me walking with him every day, going to that run, 3.1, listening to my messages from Carrie, he's teaching me how to hear God's voice all day long. Okay? So don't miss out. The best life, I promise you, is with God. Even when we go through tough time, you just say, here, God, the pressure, the burden is on you.